Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Testing 1, 2. Swung on and missed. He got him. Testing 1, 2.
You doing music, Ange? Yeah, I got some nervous.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Testing 1, 2. Swung on and missed. He got him. Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Aberdeen Smittys baseball. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. 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 And welcome on into the Aberdeen Smittys YouTube channel. Matt McClure broadcasting live from Fossum Field, home of the Aberdeen Smittys. It's senior night. Congratulations to the seniors here for the Smittys, as we got a matchup here, non-conference matchup between the Aberdeen Smittys and Redfield. Clay Kiser again. Matt McClure here broadcasting live from the broadcast booth at Fossum Field. And seniors will be honored here today for the Smittys, as well as the Bryce Anglin Scholarship Award will be awarded here pregame as well. So we'll get you the latest there as those happen here tonight. And make sure to be listening in, subscribe as well to the Aberdeen Smittys YouTube channel. You can subscribe to the channel. You can go back and watch some of the past games, of course. You can like and share as well there on the Aberdeen Smittys YouTube channel. Aberdeen coming in here at 9-22 on the season. They played two games, couple games earlier this week against Renner, post 307. They lost 6-0 in game one and followed that with a 13-8 loss in game two. And the Bats were getting rolling there in game two, but looking at the game one loss, it was 6-0. The Smittys did have 3 hits in the game, 6 runs, 10 hits, and an error. And for Renner, 0 runs, 3 hits, and 3 errors for the Smittys. It was a 1-for-3 day for Carson Borg at the plate. Joe Cogley walked twice, and Branson Peterson and Jashawn Rivera both got hits there for the Smittys. Benny Eisenbeis went 6 innings, 10 hits, 6 runs, 1 earned, and a strikeout there for the Smittys. He threw 69 pitches. He faced 31 batters. As for game two of the doubleheader there in Renner, it was a 13-8 loss for the Smittys there. They had 8 runs on 11 hits, 5 runs in the field. Leading the way there for the Smittys was Joe Cogley, 3 for 5, 2 runs in the game, as well as 2 hits each from Mike Dutenhofer and Branson Peterson. Hits as well from Carson Borg, Levi Hoffman, and Drake Soderlund. Drake Soderlund and Mike Dutenhofer with 2 RBIs each there for the Smittys. On the mound, it was Branson Peterson. He went 2 1/3, 6 hits, 9 runs, 3 earned, 6 walks, and 3 Ks. Jack Post, he went 2 2/3, 1 hit, 2 runs, an earned run, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. And Porter Lazinski wrapped it up there for the Smittys with 1 inning, 3 hits, 2 runs, an earned run, and a strikeout. Seniors are getting recognized here at Fossum Field. Big shout out goes to Carson Borg, Levi Hoffman, J.L. Avilas, and Mike Dutenhofer, the seniors for the Aberdeen Smittys. They're getting honored here at home plate. As you can see there with the video stream, we'll zoom in on that so you can check out some of the festivities, and we'll turn it over to Jason Post, the PA guy. We'll turn it over to him and have the festivities here.
I was looking down. We're actually going to
Ask Carson about his favorite baseball memories, and he'll tell you about winning regions and all the time spent with his teammates off the field. From road trips to the Twins game, the College World Series, and drink shots, it's the moments together that he'll remember the most. His favorite place to be on the field is left field. And if you've heard Sweet Escape over the speakers, you know Carson's coming to bat. The best advice he's ever received came from his dad. Put the ball in play and good things will happen. Tonight it seems only fitting that his dad gets to throw him one more pitch. What he'll miss most is simply playing baseball with this group of guys. After the summer, was at practice or during games, he showed up every day ready to work and compete. He has always been a tremendous teammate, someone who leads by example through his work ethic, attitude, and commitment to the team. His quiet leadership and consistency have helped him set the standard for those around him. Carson's impact on this program will be felt long after he graduates, and he certainly will be missed. We wish him nothing but the best as he pursues football and track at the collegiate level. Ladies and gentlemen, Carson Bohr. Next up, J.L. Aviles. His parents, Ray and Nemesis. For JL, his favorite baseball memory is earning the Big Stick Award during the state tournament, a moment that recognized both his hard work and his performance when it mattered most. Center field has always been his home, and whenever Gasolina Plate starts playing, everyone knows JL is headed to the plate. His favorite team memory was this summer's trip to Omaha, and the best advice he ever received was from Coach Zach Edwards. Worry about the pitch. Worry about the next pitch. Simple advice that's just as valuable in life as it is in baseball. What he'll miss most isn't just the game itself, but the friendships and the lessons baseball has given him over the years. After this summer, JL plans to join the workforce and begin the next chapter of his journey. Coach Josh says JL has been an outstanding leader for our team this season. From patrolling center field to setting the tone as our leadoff hitter, he has been someone we could always rely on. More importantly, he brings an energy and love for the game that is contagious. He plays with a smile on his face, competes with passion, and makes everyone around him better. Those are the qualities every coach hopes to have in a player. JL has represented this program with pride, and his leadership and enthusiasm will greatly be missed. We thank him for everything he has given to this team and wish him nothing but success in whatever comes next. Ladies and gentlemen, J.L. Aviles. Now coming to the plate, number 9, Levi Hoffman. Parents, Brenda and Rich. And Bill and Jody.
As long as nobody takes a line drive off their dad.
One of Levi's favorite baseball memories came back in 13U when he hit the game-tying home run against Pierre. Behind the plate is his favorite place to be. And when Back in Black or Crazy Train comes over the speakers, you know the catcher is on his way to bat. One of his favorite team memories wasn't even during a game. It was camping out on Fossum Field last summer before the Junior Legion Regionals. The best advice Levi ever received was from Coach Tyson Lean. Swing for base hits. When asked what he'll miss most, the answer came down to one word: teammates. After this summer, Levi plans to focus on building his own business. Words from Coach Josh: Levi has been the backbone of our team behind the plate this season. As our catcher, he has handled nearly every inning with toughness, leadership, and determination. Catching is one of the hardest positions on the field, and Levi embraced that challenge every single day. Beyond his play on the field, he has been an outstanding teammate and one of the glue guys who helped keep this team going and helped keep the team together. His leadership, work ethic, and positive attitude have meant a great deal to this program. We are grateful for everything Levi has given to this team, and we wish him nothing but success in his future and in building his business. Ladies and gentlemen, number 9, Levi Hoffman. And your final senior tonight for your 2026 Aberdeen Smittys. Please welcome number 2, Michael Dudenhofer. Parents, Mike and Becky. memories came on the mound against Watertown, when he recorded an impressive 15 strikeouts in one game. It's no surprise that pitcher has always been his favorite position. His walk-up song, No Hands, lets everyone know he's ready to compete. And one of his favorite team memories came during last year's Gopher Classic. The best advice Michael ever received came from Coach Dobie. Baseball is a game of failure, so take pride in success. It's the kind of lesson that reaches far beyond the baseball field. When asked what he'll miss most, Michael didn't talk about wins or statistics. He said he'll miss being around the guys every day. After this summer, Michael will continue both baseball and his academic career at the University of Jamestown. Will major in biology while continuing to play the game he loves. Coach Josh says Michael has been an incredible part of our program, not only because of the player he is, but because of the person he is. He's one of the hardest workers on this team and someone his teammates can always count on. When he learned he would no longer be able to pitch, he never complained or made excuses. Instead, he immediately shifted his focus to becoming the best hitter and teammate he could be. That kind of resilience, selflessness, and determination says everything about Michael's character. We are extremely proud of the grit he has shown and his willingness to do whatever it takes to help this team win. Michael has left a lasting impact on this program, and we wish him nothing but success as he continues his baseball career at the college level. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Michael Dutenhofer. Let's have one more round of applause for our senior class of 2026 and for the families who have spent countless hours in the bleachers, on the road, and cheering them on every step of the way. Be sure to take a look at the memory photo signs around the ballpark and see if you can spot each senior at the beginning of his baseball journey. Following tonight's game, our seniors will be available to sign baseballs, take photos, and anything else you'd like to have as a keepsake. Congratulations again to Carson, JL, Levi, and Michael. Thank you for everything you've given to the Aberdeen Smittys baseball program. We wish you, each and every one of you, the best in your next chapter. And now,
If I could have your attention, please. It is now time to award the 2026 Bryce Anglin Smittys Teammates Scholarship. Bryce Anglin was a former bat boy, player, and umpire in the Aberdeen Smittys program. Suddenly, in the spring of 2012, as a 21-year-old student athlete, finishing his junior year at Northern State University, Bryce was struck down by an aggressive and very rare form of cancer. He lost his fight on April 24th, 2012, and would have turned 36 this coming Sunday. The Bryce Anglin Baseball Forever Foundation was established by Bryce's coaches, teammates, and friends to ensure his legacy continues in the Smitty program. The award and scholarship named in Bryce's honor is presented each season to a player who is selected by the Smitty's coaching staff with specific guidelines from the Baseball Board of Directors, dedication to the program, camaraderie among teammates, desire to improve self, team, and teammates are just some of the characteristics looked for. The eligible Senior Legion Smitties for the scholarship are the previous spring's high school graduates and super seniors who will be attending college or tech school this fall. First, we would like to recognize previous selections unable to be here tonight. Zach Ryerson, 2012. Matt Swallow, 2013. Matt Mellensetter, 2015. Tyler Traphagen, 2018. And Brian Holmstrom, 2022. Leading off for the previous scholarship winners this evening is last year's selection, Jackson Lodner. Other recipients here tonight are Dalton Cox, 2014. Joey Woolman, 2016. Colton Cox, 2017. Drew Geyer, 2019. Matt Fyock, 2020. Austin Wagaman, 2021. Philip Zenz, 2023. And Lance Sifkin, 2024. The next group to be introduced will be some of Bryce's teammates, along with Smitty program coaches during his time in the black and silver. Some of the accolades this elite group are part of include the 2005 U14 State Championship, 2006 Junior Legion runner-up, and 2004, 2005, and 2006 State Senior Legion second place finishes. Central Plains Legion regional appearances dotted their resume in 2006 and 2008. These former Smitties at one point or another were parts of the 2004, 2005, 2007, and 2008 State South Dakota High School Baseball Championship teams. Then they added the rarest of feats to their legacy, capturing the top spot in both the 2008 State Junior Legion and 2008 State Senior Legion tournaments. To cap off this amazing run, the 2008 Aberdeen Smitties as a team were part of the inaugural class inducted into the South Dakota High School Baseball Hall of Fame in 2020. To put this in perspective, the year on some of the current Smitty birth certificates match those 2008 multiple titles. Also, we would like to recognize the entire management team of board members and GMs who kept the program's train on track during this era of excellence. Those who form the nucleus of this group, of which several are here tonight, include Todd Heinzman, Rick Klein, Greg Anglin, Brian Locke, Doug Cox, Kurt Fredrickson, Mick Karst, Mike Haig, Vern Bogue, Kendall Hayline, Leighton Holmstrom, Jack Heeb, Terry Newman, and Gerald Munch. Those in the Bryce's teammate delegation this evening include former Smitties, Brandon Kinder, Corey Casanova, Evan Nolte, Matt Curvin, James Torgan, Michael Babcock, Justin Klein, and Chad Ellingson. Now up are some of the past Smitty program coaches during Bryce's time, and they include Tommy Gregg, Toby Bryant. Ryan Ellingson. And John Krogstrand, who serves as the director of the foundation. John is accompanied by his son Mitchell tonight. They are all followed by Bryce's mom and dad, Jeanette and Greg Anglin. And now, joining the 14 previous selections, yes, believe it or not, this is number 15. The 2026 Bryce Anglin Teammate Scholarship recipient is Michael Dutenhofer. Once again, congratulations, Michael Dutenhofer, the 2026 Bryce Anglin Smittys Scholarship Selection. You bet.
Michael Dutenhofer, the Bryce Anglin Memorial Scholarship. And all Bryce's teammates, coaches, and everybody representing Bryce here in attendance tonight. Thank you. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We want to welcome the Redfield fans who made the trip tonight up to Fossum Field for tonight's Legion baseball game between the Redfield Kiser Senior Legion and your Aberdeen Post 24 Smittys. Here are your lineups. First for Redfield, the bench players, number 10, Hunter Bigger.
And we're back here on the Aberdeen Smittys YouTube channel as we're getting set for senior night between the Smittys and Redfield. Another big shout out goes to Mike Dutenhofer, your 2026 Bryce Anglin Scholarship Award winner. As that was announced moments ago, we had that PA announcement earlier here on the stream on the Aberdeen Smittys YouTube channel. And it's going to be a 7-inning contest here, non-conference matchup between the Smittys and Redfield at Fossum Field. And let's take a look at the starting lineups. We'll start it out with Redfield, Clay Kiser, coached by Tommy Gregg. Starters will look like this here for the Redfield squad. Leading things off in left field, number 33, Logan Labrie. Batting second, the first baseman, number 7, Mitch Zastro. Batting third, the pitcher, Jet Clydesasser, number 3. Batting cleanup, the third baseman at the hot corner, Aiden Frankenstein. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Noah Johnson. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 9, Jackson Rude. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 23, Tate Bray. Batting eighth, the second baseman, Tate Neworth. And rounding it out there for Coach Gregg in right field, number 13, Grady Holscher. Again, the starting lineup looks like this here for the Redfield. It's Labrie, Zastro, Clydesasser, Frankenstein, Johnson, Rude, Bray, Neworth, and Holscher. As for the Aberdeen Smittys, starters will look like this for head coach Josh Steinwatt, assisted by Tyson Lean. Starters look like this here for the Smittys of Aberdeen. Leading things off in center field, number 7, J.L. Avilas. Batting second, the second baseman, number 11, Carson Borg. Batting third, the first baseman, number 2, Mike Dutenhofer. Batting fourth, the cleanup man, the catcher, Levi Hoffman. He wears number 9. As for in right field, number 10, Branson Peterson. Batting 6, the third baseman, number 12, Joe Cogley. Batting 7th, the pitcher tonight, Jackson Post. Batting 8th, the left fielder, Bennett Eisenbeis. And rounding out the order for head coach Josh Steinblatt is Drake Soderlin. He's at shortstop. So again for the Smittys, Avilas, Borg, Dutenhofer, Hoffman, Peterson, Cogley, Post, Eisenbeis, and Soderlin, Jashawn Rivera on the bench there for the Smittys. Again, a 7-inning contest here between Redfield and the Smittys. And here is our national anthem.
Now, a special announcement. In attendance tonight is the second grade Aberdeen Smittys.
But before we get to that, they are going to
Their lineup, number 24, Bennett Olson.
honor the second grade Aberdeen Smittys.
Number 2, Bodie Osborne. Number 18, Brody Waltman. Number 9, Sam Fiegler. Number 0, Cruz Sudek.
Smitty's coming in here, 9 wins on the year. They defeated, the last win came
14, E.J. Inman. Number 23,
against Groton Post 39 last Tuesday. They defeated Post 39 12-10, a high-scoring game. Had those games against Renner Post 307 earlier this week. And important to note as well, the Spearfish Post 164 games that were scheduled for Friday, those have been moved up to tomorrow at 12 and 2. So we'll have those for you as well on the Aberdeen Smittys YouTube channel. That is the home finale there for the Smittys tomorrow afternoon for that doubleheader against Spearfish Post 164, 12 and 2 o'clock. And we'll have it here for you on the Smittys YouTube. A little more details on the Redfield squad after the national anthem here from Fossum Field on the Aberdeen Smittys Media Network.
presented by Brian E. Conger.
So on the mound for the Smitties is Jackson Post, as Aberdeen in the red uniforms, Aberdeen across the front in cursive and black numbers, white pants. As for Redfield, they're in the all-yellow uniforms, Redfield across the front in black numbers, yellow pants, black and white down the side. Post has pitched well as of late. He came in relief in that Harrisburg series, and he really settled the Smitties into that ball game. They fell 7-3, but he pitched phenomenal in that matchup there against Harrisburg. And looking for another good performance here tonight on senior night. And, you know, you just look at that last performance there from Post. He was phenomenal, as mentioned. He went 4 1/3 innings. He threw 70 pitches, did not allow a hit, walked 3, struck out 4. He did pitch against Renner, went 2 2/3 innings there on Monday, and he allowed 1 hit, 2 runs, 1 earned, 2 walks, and struck out 4. His last 2 outings have been really good there for Jackson Post. The defense for the Smitties, J.L. Villas in center. In right, you have Branson Peterson. Left is Benny Eisenbeis. That's Eisenbeis in left, Villas in center, Peterson in right. The infield for Coach Steinwad at the hot corner, Cogley. Drake Soderlin, he's at shortstop. At second, Carson Borg and Mike Dutenhofer getting the start at first base. And, of course, behind the plate doing the catching is Levi Hoffman. Leading things off for Redfield is Logan Labrie, the left fielder, batting from the left side. It's Labrie, Zastro, Kleinsasser. Leading things off here for Redfield in the top of the first inning. On a nice night here in the Hub City, 87 degrees right now at 7:33. And Labrie here will lead things off tonight for senior night. Again, a 7-inning contest here tonight, and important to note for a schedule change for the remainder, or for Friday's matchup against Spearfish, that has been moved to Thursday tomorrow at 12-2 here at Fossum Field. Post ready, Labrie ready, and we're underway at 7:34. First pitch, 87 degrees, and it's a strike, 0-1 to the batter, Labrie. Cogley on the infield grass, 0-1 pitch is taken outside, and it's 1-1. As mentioned, Post has been good on the mound the last couple outings. The windup, the 1-1. Swing and a miss. He got him with a high heater, 1-2. 1-2 on the way, a windup. And the pitch to Logan Labrie. That's taken upstairs for ball 2. Counts 2-2 here to Labrie. Redfield's had a good summer. 11-5 on the year. 2-2 pitch coming up. Spikes that one into the earth. Ball 3. It's a full count. Again, if you missed the pregame festivities, senior night, honored 4 seniors here. Carson Borg, Mike Dutenhofer, Levi Hoffman, and J.L. Avilas honored before the matchup. And Mike Dutenhofer, your Bryce Anglin 2026 winner, as the 3-2 is taken low and away, ball 4. And a leadoff walk to Logan Labrie, and he's aboard for the batter, Mitch Zastro. As mentioned, Redfield coming in 11-5 on the year. They defeated Post 40, 9-3. They also defeated Lake Norden 6-0. Played really good here as of late. Only 2 losses since the 20th of July as a throwback to first. Diving back in is Labrie. But wins for Redfield over Wynn, Millbank Post 9, Castlewood Post 250 is the pitch into Zastro, a strike, 0-1. Also defeated Lake Norden and Post 40 as mentioned. 2 losses against Clark Willow Lake and Clark Willow Lake twice. That's all they've lost to. As of late, 0-1 pitch. That's a swing. He's late. It's 0-2. Zastro on the year hitting .316, 12 hits, 8 singles, 3 doubles, a triple, and 9 ribbies. 0-2 pitch. Labrie, a good lead off first. He's going for second. The pitch is fouled back, and it's 0-2. And we've seen Post go to that secondary pitch. That time was a heater, but he's been able to control that secondary pitch. And the breaking ball off speed, he's been throwing it for strikes. And obviously 0-2, you can kind of go with wherever you want here. Don't need to throw a strike being ahead. Labrie, good lead, doesn't go this time. Breaking ball, he got him looking, strike 3. Goes to the off speed and clips the outside corner for strike number 3 and a first strikeout there for Post. 1 down, and here's Jet Clydesdasser. Clydesdasser leading the team in average, .388, 19 hits, 12 singles, 5 doubles, a homer, 10 RBIs. He's top 4 on the team in RBIs. Open stats here for Clydesdasser. And the pitch is taken for a ball, 1-0. Just joining us, Logan Labrie. He walked to strike out to Zastro, top 1. And Clydesdasser, the batter, from the right side. He swings and fouls that one back. 1-1. Cogley there at third. He's close to the base. And Dutenhofer holding him on at 1. Pitches inside, runner goes for second. And Labrie steals a base. So he's in scoring position. Good jump. Pitch was a little bit inside. And it's 2-1. 326 down the right field line, 380 to left center, 367 to right center, and 324 to left field. The dimensions at Fossum. 2-1 pitch. And the pitch home is up high. A swing and a miss. He got him with a high 8.
Keep it there.
Counts 2 balls, 2 strikes. Borg in and out at second, holding Labrie, who's got a huge lead at second, 2-2. That's fouled back. Labrie almost even with Drake Soderlin at short. Runner at scoring position, 2-2, 1 out. And Clydesdasser battling here against Post. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He went back with the high heat and he chased for the second out, second K there for Post. And that'll bring up Aiden Frankenstein. Frankenstein, the third baseman, batting from the right side. He's the cleanup man. Leading the team in RBIs with 12, hits a dribbler right back to Post at the mound, fires over to first, and side is retired. For Redfield, no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left after a half inning. Redfield 0, Smittys due up to bat on the Smittys Media Network. Back here on the Aberdeen Smittys Media Network on the Smittys YouTube, bottom of the first inning, senior night at Fossum Field. And leading things off, one of those seniors, J.L. Avilas. Avilas, Borg, Dutenhofer, top three in the lineup for head coach Josh Steinwatt. Has a nice work there from Post in the top of the first inning. Struck out 2. And JL been the leadoff man all year for the Smittys. He's done a heck of a job at that position as he bats from the left side here against Clyde Sasser, who leads the team in innings pitched, 29 in the third. He's making his 5th start as the first pitch to JL is up high. He's got a 4-3 record. ERA of 2.3 as that one is in there for strike 1, 1-1. He's got really good stuff. 34 Ks on the year. 1-1 is in the dirt, 2-1. Only 7 walks. So this is a guy who's going to pump the strike zone. Really good number in 29 in the third innings. 2-1 pitch here to Avilas is taken up high. We'll set the defense for Redfield in just a moment as it's 3-1 here to J.L. Avilas. Clyde Sasser, the windup, fires home. That one is high and outside, ball 4, and JL leads things off with a walk for the Smitties. And that'll bring up Carson Borg. Defense for Redfield, Frankenstein at third, Root at short, Neuwirth at second, and Zastro at first. Behind the plate is Tate Bray. Outfield is Noah Johnson in center, and right is Grady Holscher. As Avilas going for second, the first pitch is taken, and Avilas is in safely as the throw goes into center there from Bray. And the count 1-0 here to Carson Borg. Holscher in right, and in left is Logan Labrie, the defense there for Redfield. Carson Borg, an RBI chance for him here early on in the bottom of the first inning. Avilas walks, still second, 1-0. Clyde Sasser from the stretch, the slide step, and that's driven deep into right field. And over the head of the right fielder, that is over Holscher. Rounding around second, headed for third is Borg. He'll be in standing, and J.L. Avilas will score on the RBI triple by Carson Borg. And the Smitties, they lead early. It's 1-0. Great hit, taking it the other way, and Borg using his speed. And great effort there. Smitties lead early 1-0, and here is Mike Dutenhofer, Bryce Anglin Award winner in 26. Digs in from the right side. He's been swinging a hot bat as of late. First pitch is taken for a breaking ball in there, 0-1. He fouls that one back, and it's quickly 0-2 to Mike, and heard it during the festivities. Had a arm injury. Couldn't pitch after the 15 strikeout performance against Watertown to start the summer, but he's impacted in other ways, like right there, an 0-2 pitch. He drives it into right center for an RBI single. Mike Dutenhofer gives the Smitties an early 2-0 lead, and like we said, he's just swinging a hot bat right now, Dutenhofer. And I'll tell you, he's really good with 2 strikes. We saw it in that walk-off miraculous 6-run comeback against Post 18 in PCBA, where he was down 0-2 in the count and hit a double down the right side and down 0-2 there and just drives it the other way, and an RBI for the Smitties. And they lead early in this one, 2-0. Levi Hoffman, the batter, 1-1 to him. That one's taken low and away, 2-1. Hoffman, he's been the Iron Man back behind the plate for the Smitties. Double headers. He's been catching all season long, had that walk-off single against Palace City post-18 right before the 4th of July. As that one swung on and fouled back, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hoffman hitting .284 as he floats one out into left field. Labrie there and makes the catch for the out for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Branson Peterson. So Peterson digs in from the right side with Dutenhofer at first. Kleinstasser, breaking ball. Below the knees, 1-0. Dutenhofer headed for second. Ball hit past the glove there of the third baseman and into left field for a base hit. Past the glove there of Frankenstein and into left. And Peterson aboard. So runners at second and first, 1 out, and that's the third hit of the game for the Smitties. And here's Joe Cogley, and Branson Peterson has really been hitting the ball well. He's got 3 hits in his last 7 ABs. Or make it 4 after that one as Cogley lifts one into the air to right field. Holscher there and drops it right by the right field line, and it's a foul ball, and Cogley will head back to the batter's box. Smitties have really knocked the cover off the ball as of late. They scored 11 runs against Harrisburg. Did get shut out against Runner in the first game, but put up 8 runs in the second game. Second and first, 1 out. Peterson at first. Dutenhofer at second. 2-0 lead for the Smitties as that one is inside. Low. 1-1 here to Joe Cogley. 338, 24 hits, which is 4th on the team. 1-1 is low and blocked there by Bray. And the count 2-1. Two-1 to Cogley. And the pitch. That's taken low. 3 balls, 1 strike. Three-1, Kleinstasser set. Checks the runner at second, and the pitch. Checked his swing, he walked him. Ball 4, so Cogley aboard with the walk. The bases are loaded here for Jack Post. And Tommy Gregg going to come out to talk to his right-hander. Good hold there by Cogley. He was ahead 3-1 in the count and checked his swing and did not go. Smitty started the inning with a walk, then a triple from Carson Borg, an RBI. Dutenhofer, an RBI single, a fly out by Hoffman, single by Peterson. Cogley walked. 2-0 here in the bottom of the first inning. Smitty's Baseball presented all summer long by presenting sponsors Insurance Plus. Because things happen, call your insurance experts at Aberdeen. Har Motors, Domino's, Dakota Storage, the Bryce Anglin sign, Wright and Sudlow, Babcock Family Chiropractic, Loggers Inn, Sun City Tanning Studio, NDC, Dami Construction, and more. 1 out, bases loaded, and Jack Post can really break things open here in the bottom of the first as he swings and fouls that one back. 0-1. Post with 2 strikeouts on the mound in the top of the first inning. And talking about a guy who's been dialed in at the plate this season. Post hitting .320, 0-1. That's it. Line drive, right center field. Making the catch is Holscher, tagging from third and trying to score is Dutenhofer. He does. And that's an RBI sac fly by Jack Post into right. And the Smitties increase their lead to 3-0. And that'll bring up Bennett Eisenbeis, the left fielder.
Sit back, sit back.
Runners at second and first. And 2 down. And the first pitch is inside for a ball, 1-0. Peterson at second, Cogley at first. Smitty's leading early, 3-0. Eisenbeis, 15 hits on the year, hitting .273. 12 singles, 2 doubles, a triple. 9 RBIs for the outfielder and pitcher. 1-0. That's hit on the line, left field, drifting down the line, and that's a fair ball. Eisenbeis will get extra bases. Peterson scoring. Rounding around third, trying to score is Cogley. Eisenbeis going into the third. He slides with a triple. So Benny Eisenbeis with a 2-run triple, the second triple of the inning. And the Smitties lead 5-0 on the scoreboard here in the bottom of the first inning. Opposite field there by Eisenbeis, waited on it, hit it right down the line. It was going to be a tough play for Labrie as the sun's pretty much right at him. He's got his glove over the sun, and that was ripped there by Eisenbeis. And here's Drake Soderlin, the shortstop. Fouls that one back. It's 1-1. So the Smitties with a 5 spot. They got 4 hits in the inning. Hits by Borg, Dutenhofer, Peterson, and Eisenbeis. And Soderlin, 1-1. That's on the corner for strike 2. 1-2. Soderlin, 17 hits on the year. As that one he fouls back. He was fooled, but he was able to make contact. 15 singles and a double there for Drake. He's hitting .236. A homer, 9 RBIs this summer. Has walked 10 times, 10 runs scored.
Pick one out, Drake.
As he fouls that one back, 1-2. And staying alive here with Eisenbeis at third, Smitty's 5 in. Clyde Sasser from the windup. 1-2 pitch. Up high, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here you go, Jake.
Pick one out, Drake.
2-2. Has a long look in here from Clyde Sasser. And the pitch. And he fouls it back. Again, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Give him that time, Drake. Step out after that.
Smitty's lead 5-0. And Soderlin with a good AB here.
Sit there. Good eye.
2-2's taken up high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. This is the 33rd pitch coming up here from Clyde Sasser. He's thrown 32 pitches, 18 strikes. He's faced now 9th batter here in the inning for the Smitties. 3-2. That's hit on a line in the left field, a base hit. RBI there by Drake Soderlin. He wins the battle, and Eisenbeis scores from third. Smitties with another RBI and a 6-0 lead on the scoreboard. And here's J.L. Aviles. Aviles walking a run scored his first time up to lead things off in the bottom of the first inning. Pitch is up high for ball 1, 1-0. Not a big lead off of first for Soderlin. 1-0. That's high. Bayless leading the team in average, hitting 378. 37 hits, 34 singles, 3 doubles. As he lines one into the gap in left center field. Soderlin, he's rounded around second. He's going to try for 3. It's going to be a play. He slides. He is safe. And Aviles goes into second. So another base hit for the Smittys. Opposite field single going 2 on the throw to third. And Carson Borg, he'll dig in here with 2 outs. He's already got an RBI triple. And the pitch home from Clyde Saster. Breaking ball below the knees. 1 ball, no strikes to Borg. Smitty's 6 hits in the inning. And Clyde Saster delivers. That's a high fly ball, foul ground, ranging over there and over the outstretched glove of the first baseman, Mitch Zastro. He was there, he just missed it. Long run is Borg here, 1-1. Second and third, 2 outs. Bottom 1, the pitch. Outside. 2 balls and a strike. Borg, he's done a really good job this year hitting it the other way. He hit that triple down the right field line earlier, but just letting the ball get in and taking it where it's pitched. The pitchers are throwing it outside. He's got that in and out type swing, 2-1. That's low. Counts now 3-1. And something else he does, if he hits it on the ground, he uses his speed really well. And he's ahead 3-1 as Clyde Saster shakes yes, has the sign, the pitch. Inside ball 4, he walked him. Soderlin at third, Aviles at second, and Borg at first. Bases are loaded, and Coach Tommy Gregg, he points to the bullpen. And we're going to see a new pitcher here for Redfield. Clyde Saster done, and it looks like the center fielder is going to pitch here for Redfield. That is Noah Johnson. He's going to pitch. We'll get you some of the defensive changes for Redfield. But we're going to step aside here on the Aberdeen Smittys Media Network. 6-0 Smittys in the bottom of the first inning. They got the bases loaded and 2 outs. Smittys of Baseball all summer long, brought to you in part by Sanford Orthopedic Sports Medicine, Ladner Electric, Core Trust Bank, That's a Pizza, and Health Plus Federal Credit Union, NBC, Geff Dog, Loggers, Hub City Radio, Babcock Family Chiropractic, Wright and Sudlow, Wendy's, Merksbauer Meyer Dental, Aberdeen Clean All, Plains Commerce Bank, and much more. Also, a proud supporter of Aberdeen Smittys baseball is the Street Corner Urban Market, home of the best gas deal in Aberdeen. Download Dino Pay for your phone or tablet. Google Play Store, the Apple App Store. You pay with Dino Pay. You save 20 cents per gallon on gas. Best gas deal in Aberdeen. That's at the Street Corner Urban Market. Here's your Bryce Anglin Scholarship Award winner, Mike Dutenhofer, with the bases loaded and 2 outs. He's got an RBI today. He had a single hit to right field. Bases loaded. Johnson, the pitcher, he throws one low and gets behind the catcher, Bray, and Drake Soderlund will score. Other runners will advance at second and third, and the Smitties lead 7-0. Counts 1 ball and no strikes here to Dutenhofer. And the pitch. That's just inside, 2-0. Avila's at third and Borg at second. 2-0. That's ripped down the third base line and fair and into left field. Labrie fields it. 2 runs are going to come in, and that's another 2 RBIs there for Dutenhofer. He's got 3 on the night. And it's a 9 spot for the Smitties in the bottom of the first inning. And here's Levi Hoffman, who flew out his first time. And the first pitch to Hoffman, big swing and a miss. He fouls it back, 0-1. You can officially close the book there on Clyde Sasser. 2/3 of an inning, 5 hits, 9 runs, 2 earned, 3 walks. And the pitch home, 0-1. Bounces to the plate, gets by Bray, and then at second there on the wild pitch is Dutenhofer. He's in scoring position. That one's hit to third. Fielding is Frankenstein. He throws it on to first and in time. And side is retired. However, for the Smitties, they get 9 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They leave 1 after 1 complete here at Fossum. Smitties 9, Redfield 0. Head to the top of the second at Fossum Field on the Aberdeen Smitties Media Network. Top of the second inning on the Aberdeen Smittys YouTube channel. Jack Post back out there. His second inning of work as Johnson digs in. And he will take a breaking ball inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Johnson, Rude, Bray, that's 5, 6, 7 to up in the Redfield Clay Kiser order as that one is skied into the parking lot right side. Smitty's with 9 runs on 7 hits in the bottom of the first inning. 3 RBIs from Dutenhofer. 2 RBI singles for him. Wind up and the 1-1 pitch. That's fouled back. It's 1-2. Also you had RBIs from Karsten Borg. You had an RBI from Post. You had 2 RBIs from Benny Eisenbeis. You had an RBI from Soderlund. So everybody getting in the mix for the Smitties. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He fouled it off into the glove there of Hoffman, and that is strike 3. And that's the 3rd K there for Jack Post, his first here of the second inning, and here's Jackson Rude. Rude, the shortstop, batting from the right side. Wind up and the pitch home to Rude is outside for a ball. Good spot, though, for Post. That's hit deep left center field, and that will drop in past the glove there of Eisenbeis. Headed over to second there is Rude for a 1-out double. So Tate Bray will dig in, the catcher. One out, runner at second. Pitch to Bray is high. Counts 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0. Breaking ball, that catches the zone. Nice pitch. Counts 1-1. We've seen that for Post tonight and the last couple outings. That pitch has been lethal for him. 1-1. Pops the mitt there. Good spot. Just missed. Had some velocity on that fastball. 2-1. Big swing and a miss. Foul tipped into the glove there of Hoffman. And the count's now 2-2. With the lefty up, you see Soderlund. He's holding on the runner at second. 2-2. Bounces to the plate, and good block by Hoffman. Getting in front of that one, keeping the runner there at second. We talked to Coach Tyson Lean about Hoffman last week on the Sports Hub, and really just happy with his development over the last couple of years behind the plate. And with Lean being in the program now for a couple of years and seeing a lot of these guys kind of grow up, he's been really happy just with the development of a lot of these kids. 3-2 is inside for ball 4, and he walked them. So 2 on and 1 out. And here's Tate Neuwirth, the batter. Josh Steinwant going to come out to talk to his righty. He might be out of pitches because he did pitch on Monday. And I think that's going to do it here for Post. As Soderlund, I believe, is going to come in as he's tapping Drake on the back. I think that's exactly what it's going to be. It's just going to be a straight switch. Post is going to play short. Soderlund's going to come in and pitch. With 1 out here in the top of the second inning, runners at second and first. And looking at the pitch count there for Jackson Post. Post threw 28 pitches. as Soderlund warms up. Post did throw 45 against Renner in game 2 of that doubleheader. So 45 and 28 here today. And that's all based on rest, how many days based off the pitches you have. So Soderlund will warm up. As he warms up, we'll step aside here on the Smittys YouTube channel. It's a 9-0 Smittys lead here, top 2. Redfield has runners at second and first and 1 out. The count here to the batter, North, second baseman, as Drake Soderlund out there in relief for Jackson Post. Pitched 26 2/3 innings this year for the Smitties, as it's 2-0. His last outing against Groton, he pitched an inning in 2/3, and that one there in the win, 12-10 last week. So he's got about 8 days rest, 2-0. That's in there for strike at the knees, 2 balls and a strike. Pitched against Harrisburg, went an inning in that one as well. Best inning of the year came against Renner on June the 13th, went 6 innings in that one. Also against Sioux Falls West, that one's chopped foul down the third base line. Sioux Falls West back on May 30th. He almost won a complete game in that. 6 2/3 innings. 5 hits, only allowed 1 run. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, second and first. Strikeout, double walk. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him, strike 3. He changed his arm slot a little bit there. Kind of went the 3/4 route and buried one on the corner. Good pitch. Second out, second strikeout of the inning. And here's Grady Holcher, the right fielder, with 2 on and 2 out. And the pitch from Soderlund, a breaking ball on the corner. 0-1. Big lead off second, 0-1. Breaking ball on the corner, quickly 0-2. He goes back-to-back breaking stuff. And you can't really locate him much better than those 2 pitches right there. 0-2 pitch with Rude at second. And Barry at first. Pitch in the dirt, runners going, and a block.
That's a good miss. Good stop. Good stop.
Hoffman kept it in front, but runners were pretty much moving when Soderlund moved his leg up, so Hoffman really had no shot at throwing that over to get a base runner there. So stolen bases for Rude and Bray. 1-2. That's fouled out of play. Bleachers right side and over the bleachers. And we'll do it again at 1-2. For the Smitties in the bottom of the second, it's Peterson, Cogley, Post. That's 5, 6, 7 in the order. 1-2 the count. And the pitch. In the dirt, low and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Come on, Drake.
Holscher 2-2. Here it comes from Soderlund. Fouled it, heads up. And that was coming right for the right side bleachers, and luckily everybody got out of the way there. That was coming in with some heat. Do it again here at 2-2 to Holscher. And the pitch. Breaking ball, he got him swinging strike three. Third strikeout of the inning. Soderlund's second. And Side is retired. He goes back to the off speed. And Redfield leads runners at second and third. For post 180, no runs on one hit, no errors. They leave two on. After 1.5, Smittys lead 9-0. Back in a moment on the Aberdeen Smittys Media Network. Branson Peterson leading things off for the Smitties in the bottom of the second inning. It's a 9-0 lead for Aberdeen. 9 runs on 7 hits last inning. And how about Drake Soderlund striking out 2 batters with runners at second and third to retire Redfield in the top of the second as Peterson grounds one over to second, fielding that one and firing it over to first. There is the second baseman Neuwirth for out number 1. Or excuse me, that is Jackson Rude there at second base. That was the substitution when they made the pitching change. So Rude over there at second. He started the game at short. At at shortstop is Clyde Sasser, as that one is fouled back 0-1. So the pitcher, Clyde Sasser, he's at short. You got second base, Jackson Rude, and you have Neuwirth, I believe, in center. So that's the changes there for Tommy Gred and Redfield, Clay Kiser. 0-1 here to Cogley. And the pitch here from Johnson. Floats one inside and low. It's 1-1. Cogley walked and scored last time up. Worked a really good at bat. 1-1 pitch coming up here from Johnson. That's it on the ground, up the middle, and a base knock there for Cogley. A one-out single for the Smitties. His first hit, second time he's been aboard, and here is Jack Post, an RBI sac fly last time. He's got a runner at first. And the pitch home. This is out. Smitties will have that doubleheader against Spearfish tomorrow. Just an important note, originally scheduled for Friday at 11-1. It's 12-2 tomorrow against Spearfish. And it will be right here on the Smittys YouTube 1-0 pitch. That's high. Post, like we said, at RBI sacrifice fly. Smittys 9 runs, 8 hits. Start this one. Cogley aboard with the 1-out single, and Johnson behind 2-0 to Post. And the pitch home from the right-hander. That's inside, 3-0. Senior night at the ballpark. Smitty's in the red uniforms. Smitty's, or Aberdeen across the front in black numbers and white pants. 3-0 is inside for ball 4. And Post draws a walk. So runners at second and first and 1 out. And here's Bennett Eisenbeis. Triple, 2 RBIs in the first inning. Ripped it right down the line, and as you can see, Lincoln Labrie and left field, he's closer towards the line in left. Big gap in left center as he skies that one into the parking lot. 0-1, but kind of see the outfield lined up there. You got Holscher, the center fielder, he's shifted a little bit more towards right. And Labrie, he shifted towards the line and left, so a big gap in left center. 0-1 here to Eisenbeis. He tripled last time. The pitch. That's high. And the count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Senior night here at Fossum Field. You're just joining us. It was 4 seniors recognized to start this one. J.L. Aviles, Michael Dutenhofer, Levi Hoffman. 1-1 is taken outside. Carson Borg as well, 2-1. Mike Dutenhofer, your Bryce Anglin winner. 2-1. The pitch. 3 balls and 1 strike. So Eisenbeis ahead, 3-1. Runners at second and first, and only 1 out.
Pick one out, Benny.
And the pitch.
There you go.
That one hit shallow center. Ranging back there, making the catch is the center fielder. Tagging from second to third is Cogley, who will be there safely. And Eisenbeis just missed that one.
Good pump.
So runners on at the corners. And here's Soderlund, the pitcher. Drake, an RBI single back in the first inning.
Let's go, 4.
Runner going for second, throw back over to third, and Cogley in there safely. So I believe it's Holscher out there in center. Right field trying to get who that is. 1-0 pitch. That's outside for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. 2 out there for the Smitty's pitcher. Worked a great at bat in the first 2-0. Taking all the way there, 2-1. Again, Labrie very close to the line and left. Big gap in left center. 2 balls, 1 strike, the pitch. That's fouled back there. It's 2-2. Try to golf that one like a 9-iron. Counts 2-2. Post at second, Cogley at third, 2 outs. Johnson's 2-2. Skied foul. Bray's got room and makes the catch, I believe, for the final out. He does. Behind the backstop, and side is retired. Nice play there by the catcher, Bray, and side retired here in the bottom of the second for the Smitties. They get no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 lefts after 2 complete. Smittys 9, Redfield 0 on the Smittys Media Network. Leadoff man is Labrie. He digs in for Redfield. In the 3rd inning, it's a 9-0 Smitty's lead. Drake Soderlund, he struck out 2 last time. As that one is pulled down the right field line by Labrie. This could be extra bases. He rounds first and stays there. But a single there down the first base line over the glove of Dutenhofer for the leadoff man. And here's Zastro. So here's Micah Zastro. Second hit of the game for Redfield. The pitch. That is hit down the first base line and foul. Right off the end of the bat. Zastro, a strikeout victim his first time. He struck out looking. 0-1. Runner going for second, and it hit him. So runners at second and first, no one out, and Jet Kleinsasser will dig in. Struck out his first time, an 0 for 1. No one out, top 3 and second and first. And the pitch from Soderlund, that is golfed into center. Ranging back there is Aviles. He makes the catch, hits the cutoff man post. Throw is late. And in there at third base is Labrie. So Labrie moves to third. Staying at first is Zastro. That is a sacrifice fly, if you will, for Kleinsasser. His F8, 1 out. And here's Frankenstein. Grounded out to the pitcher his first time, an 0 for 1. Smitty's lead big here at Fossum on senior night, 9-0. And Soderlund's first pitch is hit into left field, a base hit, 1 run coming in. Labrie headed over to third is Zastro, trying for second, and getting there is Aiden Frankenstein, and a run in for Redfield. It's a 9-1 ball game. That's an RBI for him. That's an RBI single for Frankenstein. Zastro over to third, Labrie in, and it's a 9-1 game. Third hit of the game there for Redfield. And here is Noah Johnson, an 0 for 1 with the K, but he's got 2 out there. And the pitch, that's in there for a strike on the inside. Counts 0-1.
Rocket fire, rocket fire.
Again, this is a 7-inning ball game here. 1 game, 7-inning contest. Doubleheader tomorrow against Spearfish. 0-1. Bounces to the plate, good block there. Counts 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. That's in tight. Count is 2 balls and a strike. 2-1 here to Johnson. And the 2-1 pitch is in the dirt. And the count 3-1. Three balls and a strike. That's it on the ground to the right side, fielding it and bobbling it is Borg. Everybody's safe. And a run's going to come in. Zastro scores from third, and it's a 9-2 ball game. Going to be an E4. Frankenstein moves over to third on that. So runners at the corners, 1 out. And the batter here, Jackson Rude. Doubled his last time. Pitch home is taken for a ball. Count is 1 ball, no strikes here to the new batter, Rude. Cogley in at third. He's on the infield grass. Stutenhofer at first, holding on the runner. 1-0. High fly ball. J.L. Avila is camping under, and he's going to have to come up throwing. The runner's going to try to come home and score. It's cut off there by Soderlund. That's a sac fly for Jackson Rude. And that's a run for Aiden Frankenstein. And we've had Tommy Gregg on the program on the Sports Hub a couple times, and he talks about situational hitting just like that. You know, with guys on base, just doing your job and getting runners advancing with less than 2 outs. And Redfield doing a good job here in this inning, exactly that, putting the ball in play. And they got a couple runs because of it. 3 in this inning. It's a 9-6 score with a runner at first. 2 down, and Bray the batter. The pitch is taken low for a ball, 1-0. Smitty struck for 9 in the first on 7 hits. One ball, no strikes, the pitch. Big swing and a miss there from Bray. Took a little off, 1-1. That's hit on the ground and into left field. Past the diving glove of Cogley. Another base hit there for Redfield. And Josh Steinwatt's going to come out to talk to Soderlund. 2 outs here in the top of the third, 9-3 lead for Redfield, but they are threatening with another runner on, and looks like we could see a pitching change to Sean Rivera. And it looks like he's going to come on to pitch for the Smitties. He's walking to the mound. And Carson Borg, it looks like he's going to go to the outfield. Eisenbeis, let's see if he comes in. Yep, it looks like that's going to be the substitution. So Eisenbeis is going to come out. Rivera is in to pitch. Soderlund at second. And Borg in left. Sean Rivera warming up for the Smitties. 9-3 ball game. And Redfield with a couple on here in the top of the third. As Rivera warms up, we'll step aside on the Smitties YouTube channel. Back here on the Smitty's YouTube channel, a couple substitutions, messed up one. Cogley, he was at third. He's moving to second. Soderlund, he's at third. Borg is in left, who was at second. And Eisenbeis is out. So that's the defensive alignment there for the Smitties. Cogley moves from third to second. Borg moves from second to left. Rivera comes on to pitch. Eisenbeis out. Runners at second and first, 2 out. Here's the lefty Rivera on the hill. High leg kick, and the first pitch is low. And the count is 1 ball, no strikes here to the batter. Tate Neuwirth struck out his last time in 0 for 1. Redfield with 3 in the top of the third inning. The 1-0 pitch. Checked his swing, didn't go, it's low. And the count is quickly 2-0. Can't officially close the book on Soderlund yet. On the hill here for the Smitties is Rivera. His 6th appearance of the year. 2-0. That's hit it foul down the third base line. And the count is 2 balls and a strike. Last time Rivera was pitching was against Harrisburg. He threw an inning in that one, so he's got about 9 days rest. Two one. Good pitch there from Rivera. Pops the mid on the outside half. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Came in relief every time except for once, as that one's low. Counts now 3-2. Only time he started a matchup was on June 12th against Gretna. Counts full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 down. See if the runners get a head start. Strike 3 called. He paints the corner on the outside and side retired. Great spot there on a 3-2 pitch from Rivera. As for Redfield, they do get 3 runs on a couple hits. They had 2 hits in the inning. Smitty's had an error in the field, and Redfield left 2 on base. After 2.5, Smitty's lead by 6. It's 9-3. Back in a moment on the Smitty's Media Network. J.L. Aviles will lead things off for the Smitties in the bottom of the third inning. It's a 9-3 lead for Aberdeen, and 3 runs in the top of the third inning there from Redfield. J.L. Aviles leading things off for the Smitties. Aviles board Dutenhofer. He's been on twice, 2 runs scored, singled his last time. Hit one the other way. And the first pitch. High and outside, ball 1-0. We talk about it all the time, but Aviles' plate discipline is unbelievable. Doesn't chase much. And if he does chase, it seems like he's making contact and just flipping his bat and fouling one, as he didn't like the call there, 1-1. Open stance. Counts 1 ball, 1 strike to him. And here it comes. Pulls that one, a high chopper to second. Rude fields it on the hop, throws it to first for out number 1. And 4-3 on the put out there. And I'll bring up Carson Borg. RBI, triple, and a walk. He's got 2 runs scored here tonight. And the first pitch to Borg is grounded to short. Clyde Sasser fields that one, throws it on to first, and he beat it. And there you go. We talked about that earlier in the program, how Borg, he hits it on the ground, uses his speed, an infield hit. He just beat that one out. That's his second hit today. He's a 2 for 3. Or excuse me, a 2 for 2 with a walk and 2 runs scored. And here's Mike Dutenhofer, who's got 3 RBIs. Pair of hits. Runner going for second. Borg, throw is late. There he is, using his wheels. Carson Borg is stolen base in scoring position. And Dutenhofer with an RBI opportunity. And when he's had opportunities with the guys on base, he's cashed in here today. 1-0. In tight. 2 balls and a strike. That is tap fouled on the first base side. Counts 2 balls and a strike to Dutenhofer. As the sun's starting to set here at Fossum Field. Temperatures dipped down a little bit, 83 right now. First pitch, we were at 87 at 7:34. 2-1. High chopper down the third base side. Frankenstein almost slips on the base at third, but throws a strike over there. Headed over to third, though, is Borg. He moves 90 feet closer. And that will be the batter now, Levi Hoffman. So Hoffman here with a runner at third and 2 outs as Dutenhofer moves the runner over. Hoffman 0 for 2, could fly out on a ground out to the left side. We'll breathe there down the line and left. As that one is skied in the air, way out of play. Oh, 1, 2 out. Smitty's lead by 6, 9-3. A infield hit by Borg. He stole second, got the third on the ground out. 0-1. That's hit deep center. Carrying, and Holscher makes the catch for the final out of the inning. Nice hit there by Hoffman. Just missed it, got a little underneath it, and side is retired. For the Smitties, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. They leave 1 aboard at third after 3. Smitty's 9, Redfield, Clay Kiser 3. We're back in a moment on the Smittys YouTube. And it's the fourth inning, a 9-6 lead for the Smitties. It seems like the momentum, though, to the yellow and black right now as Holscher hits a ground ball up the middle. Nice play by Post for out number one. That was a tough play there, headed towards the base at second. Got a little bit of a late jump, but made the great recovery and threw a nice ball over to first for the out. I think that one caught him by surprise with how it came off the bat. It looked like it wasn't hit that hard. I think it was hit sharply, and it caught Post by surprise. Made a nice play. Batter Labrie takes inside a ball, 1-0. Labrie, he singled and scored last time. As swings and misses there, it's 1-1. Also was walked and stole a base in the first. As Jashawn Rivera, the southpaw deals, bounces that one to the plate off the protective chest protector there, the umpire, 2-1. Third pitcher used here for Josh Steinwand in the Smitties. Jack Post, he started the game. Then Drake Soderlund threw an inning, 2-1. That's inside and high, 3-1. Now here's Rivera. Top of the fourth, you're getting to the middle innings. Again, this is a 7-inning contest. Senior night at Fossum, 3-1. Low and away, ball four. So he walked him, Labrie, a one-out walk. And here's Micah Zastro, a hit by pitch and a run scored. His last time he struck out looking as well. So Zastro digs in, one out, runner at first. Labrie, you know he's got speed. He's got a nice lead off first. Coach Craig's like, hey, back off just a hair with the lefty on the mound. And the pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. You know, with the lefty, you can hold runners on probably a little bit better just because of the move. 0-1, high leg kick here, 0-1. Swing and a miss, he's late, 0-2. 0-2. You know, that's so important. I've talked about it before. Just, you know, if you can hold runners on as a pitcher. 0-1. 0-2, he's going there. Pitches low. Got a good jump, and he's in there standing. That's zero hesitation right there from Labrie. He moved right when Rivera threw the ball. I mean, he was pretty much already on second before Hoffman had the ball. 1-2. Hit in the air left field. Borg, he's got to go back. It's still drifting back there. He makes the catch. near the warning track. LeBree's going to try for three, throwing a hop, and safe. And LeBree is safe. That was a really good throw there by Borg. He was near the warning track. Wasn't at the warning track, but a couple steps from it, and threw a one-hopper over to third. I don't think Coach Gregg's happy that LeBree didn't slide, and now they're going to talk about it here. As the Smitties thought LeBree maybe stepped off the base after he got on. And let's see here. And I think this call will stand on the field. Smitties, like we said, thought, hey, LeBree maybe stepped off. They made a tag. And the umpires talked about it for maybe 5 seconds and said, pitch is high, 1-0. 1-0. That one bounces to the plate. LeBree's going to score. Wild pitch. So that's just 4 unanswered runs for Redfield. And it's a 9-4 Smitty lead. 2-0 the count. Clyde Saucer, he's an 0 for 2. Swing and a miss there, 2-1. Flew out to center and struck out. Two balls and a strike, the pitch. Way high, 3-1. Wind up 3-1. There you go. Strike right at the knees there. 3-2. Rivera right at the knees. Good pitch. And we've seen Rivera work. He's been in 3-2 counts before. He threw a nice strikeout last time. That one lined into left field by Clyde Saucer, and he's got a base hit. That's his first here today. He's a 1 for 3. So 2-out base runner here for Redfield. And the batter now is Aiden Frankenstein, an RBI single and a run scored his last time. He's a 1 for 2. He grounded out to the pitcher in the first. 5th hit of the game for Redfield. And the pitch. That is fouled back. It's 0-1. Oh, 1. Runner going for second. Pitch is swung on and missed. A high heater. Hop pitch throw right on the money. He got him. Oh, baby, what a throw. Right on a line on a hop. Tag made by Joe Cogley. And they get him out at second. What a throw by Levi Hoffman. Behind the dish, inside retired. Head of the 4th, bottom of the 4th, with the Smitties leading by 5. It's 9-4. Back in a moment on the Smitties Media Network. Branson Peterson leading things off for the Smitties. Bottom of the fourth inning, Smitties bats gone a little quiet since the first. And Peterson leading things off here in the bottom of the inning. As that pitch is up high for ball one. 1 ball, no strikes. As the lights turned on here at Fossum Field. 1-0 the count here to the batter, Peterson. 1 for 2 with a run scored, a ground out, and a single. 1-0, that is pulled, foul, left field line, and LeBrie just runs out of space, almost got his glove on that. Counts 1 ball, 1 strike. 4 straight runs for Redfield after the Smitties struck for 9 in the first. The line looks like this: 9 runs, 9 hits, and error in the field for the Smitties. For Redfield, 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and Noah Johnson in relief has posted 2 zeros. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Try to golf one out there, a pitch below the knees, 1-2. Joe Cogley on deck here for the Smitties. And Peterson's got to protect with 2. Wind up, Johnson ready. Long leg kick and fires. That one is hit a line drive into left center field. Base hit there for Branson Peterson. And that's his second hit of the night. And that will bring up here Joe Cogley. Cogley, a walk and a single. Runs scored and 1 for 1. Tenth hit of the game for Aberdeen, but a leadoff man on here in the bottom of the fourth. Cogley, low and away. Counts 1-0. Smitty's baseball all summer long has been brought to you in part by NBC, Healthcare Plus, Federal Credit Union, Dami Construction, Great Plains Bank, Dutenhofer Construction, Thatsa, Agtegra. 1-0, up high, 2-0. Street Corner Urban Market and Mulligan Sports Bar and Grill. Core Trust Bank, Ladner Electric, the Bryce Anglin sign, Wendy's, Merksbauer Meyer Dental, Plains Commerce Bank, Aberdeen Cleanall, 2-0. That's fouled back, 2 balls and a strike. Two balls, 1 strike here to Cogley, and the pitch. That's it on the ground, and into left field, a base hit. Past the diving glove of Clyde Saucer, short in the hole. And that's a hit there for the Smitties. They're 11th, Cogley second, and you got runners at second and first, and only no one out. And here's Post. Post, RBI, sac fly in the first, and a walk last time. Deshaun Rivera, he's on the on-deck circle. Benny Eisenby started the game. He had the 2 RBI triple and flyout. Noah Johnson on the hill. He's pitched well in relief. Smitty's trying to get a couple back here. And the pitch to Post is low. Johnson relieved Klein Saucer, and he's gone 2 1/3, 5 hits, a walk. No strikeouts. He's thrown 43 pitches. Here's 44. 1-0. Popped up in the infield. Right back at the mound. And making the catch there for the out is Johnson. Here's Deshaun Rivera. Rivera's first AB here from the left side. He came into pitch and will dig in the batter's box with second and first, one out. Johnson from the stretch floats one low, 1-0. One-zero pitch. That is pulled right in front of him there at the first base side, 1-0. Singles from Peterson and Cogley led off the inning. Pop out and Rivera 1-1. 9-4 Smitty lead. They got all 9 in the first. 1-1 pitch. Smitty's chasing the low stuff right now. 1-2. Pitches below the knees. They've been trying to chase him, and if you're your pitcher Johnson, he's just attacking the low part of the zone. 1-2 pitch. That one fouled back there, left side. He was late on it, but got a piece. He'll stay alive, 1-2. So you see that sequence. Low, low, and then changing the eye level a little bit there on that one. '49th pitch coming up here for Noah Johnson. And here it is, 1-2. That one, another low one that's lifted foul out of play. One ball, 2 strikes. Peterson off second and Cogley at first. 1-2. Pulled foul. He got all of it, but just missed it early. Got a good barrel turned on it just early. And the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rivera. One, two again. That's outside. Good take there. The count is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Another foul ball. Good AB here from Rivera. This is the 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up here. And pitch number 53 as Johnson just steps off. So a battle going here between Noah Johnson and Rivera, 2-2. And the 8th pitch of the AB coming up. Here it is, outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So Rivera works a 3-2 count. See what Johnson goes with here. He's thrown a lot of good pitches. Runners go, and he just gets a piece there and fouls it back. That's a good pitch. But Rivera just on it. Stay alive. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So we'll do it again at 3-2. And this is the 11th pitch of the at-bat. Here it comes. That one hit in the infield, and Johnson's going to win the battle. Great at-bat there by Rivera. He works a 12-pitch at-bat. or 11th pitch at bat and gets out. But really nice job there by Rivera. But Johnson wins the battle there for out number 2, and here's Drake Soderlund. Second and first, 2 out, and Soderlund here trying to cash in for the Smitties. And the first pitch to him is fouled back, 0-1. Soderlund, a RBI in the first. He's a 1 for 2. He popped out behind the catcher there last time. And he's got 2 out there. And Johnson set at the belt, and a high leg kick on this 0-1. That's 1 ball, 1 strike. One. It's inside for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike here to Soderlund. Peterson not a big lead at second, 2-1. That's floated into this left field. It's going to be caught there by Labrie for the final out of the inning. Looked like that possibly could drop, but Labrie got a really nice jump on it, and side is retired for the Smitties in the 4th. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. After 4 complete at Fossum, it's Aberdeen 9, Redfield 4 on the Smitties Media Network. Frankenstein leading things off for Redfield in the 5th. 9-4 Smitty's lead. 4 unanswered by Redfield. 3 in the 3rd and 1 in the 4th. Smitty's had 2 on and no one out. We're just unable to get any across last inning. As here is a 2-0 count to Frankenstein. Cleanup man followed by Noah Johnson and Jackson Rude. That's the middle of the order for Redfield Clay Kiser. 2-0, swing and miss. 2-1. Redfield, they are in action versus Sisseton Post 50 tomorrow at 5. That's a home game for them, 2-1. It's a double header as well, as that one is fouled back, 2 balls, 2 strikes. As mentioned, the Smitties, they have a doubleheader tomorrow. It's been moved from Friday to tomorrow against Spearfish. 12-2 is the 2-2 swung or called strike 3, and that will retire Frankenstein. Route number 1. So Rivera, nice pitch there on the inside, and here's Noah Johnson, the batter. Counts 0-1 here to the batter, Noah Johnson, who reached on the air his last time, also struck out. And he's an 0 for 2 as that one is outside for ball 1, 1-0, 1-1.
That might have been. If they know me.
2-1. That is swung and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. As things have certainly cooled down a little bit, really. Just a nice night, 81. Heat advisory continuing here in Aberdeen till tomorrow evening. Tough play for Post, and he beats it out there. Johnson.
Johnson with an infield single brings up the second baseman. Jackson Rude.
As that one's low to the batter here, Jackson Root. 1 ball, no strikes. He's had himself a nice day. A double, sac fly. One 0 is taken for a strike. Counts 1-1 here to Root. 1 out, top 5. 1-1 tie. Two one. That's at the letters for a strike. 2-2. Dropped into the zone. Good pitch from Rivera. Two high for ball 3. Count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
There you go, Sean.
3 balls, 2 strikes, and an out. And the pitch, runner going for second. Pitch is low, ball 4, he walked him. So runners at second and first, 1 out. And the batter now is Tate Bray. So Bray, the batter here, he's a walk in the second. He also reached base in the third on a single, so he's a 1 for 1. He takes high and away, and the count is 1-0. That's high and inside for ball 2, 2-0 here to Bray. And like we said, momentum just seems to be in Redfield's favor right now. 2-0. High ball 3, 3-0. And Labrie, the leadoff man here, or excuse me, Bray, the batter here. He's already walked once. 3-0. And the pitch. That's strike. 3-1, and Coach Gregg not happy about that at third. Three ball, 1 strike pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 3-2. So the count runs full, 3 balls, 2 strikes, and big pitch coming up here for Jashawn Rivera. As 2 on, 1 out. Pitch. Strike 3 called. He got him. Big strikeout. And runners will advance. They stole, but Looked like it was going to be ball 4. Instead, it was a strikeout there for Rivera for a big out number 2. And here is Tate Neuwirth with 2 on and 2 out. And the pitch. That's low and away. Ball 1. 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Wind up in the pitch. Nice pitch there, just out. Good spot for Rivera. The count, 2 balls, no strikes. Base open at first, but 2 outs. Rivera here working from the windup. And the pitch. 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. Batter on deck is Grady Olsher. As we're in the 5th inning, 3-0. That one right down the middle for strike 1, 3-1. Two down here in the 5th, 3-1. That one hit in the air. Left field, left center. Aviles loses his shades and makes the catch for the final out of the inning. Nice play out there in left center by J.L. Aviles. And side is retired. Rivera works out of it. Smittys lead by 5, 9-4 for Redfield in that inning. No runs. A hit, no errors, and 2 left. As we head to the bottom of the 5th at Fossum Field, 9-4 Smitty's lead on the Smitty's Media Network. J.L. Aviles leading things off for the Smitties in the 5th, and he takes the first pitch strike. 0-1. That pitch is a ball, 1-1 here to Aviles. Pitches 2-1 here to Aviles. Counts 3-1 here to Aviles, leading things off in the fifth. 9-4 Smittys lead. Aviles has gotten on a couple times. He grounded out as well. 3-1 coming up here to JL. Noah Johnson's been great in relief. 3 straight zeros and the pitch. That's outside ball 4. He walked them. So Aviles aboard here in the fifth. And here's Carson Borg, who's reached base 3 times, 2 runs, an infield single last time. Pitch is a strike to Borg, and stealing second there is Aviles. Counts 0-1 here to Borg. Counts 1 ball, 1 strike. One here to Borg. He's reached base a couple times. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. One, 2 is golf foul down the right side, and we'll do it again here at 1-2. So Borg battling here. Runner at second, Aviles. Smittys lead by 5. 9 runs in the first inning, none since. They've had a couple opportunities with guys on. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Aviles headed for third. Pitches down, and Borg has a 2-2 count, and stealing third is Aviles. 2-2 is just foul there by Borg. Two balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch. That's high, ball 3. Count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Carson Borg. As Aviles at third, infield looks like left side of the infield in, right side is back. 3-2. The pitch. He walked him, ball 4. Snap, throw back over to third. Aviles going to go home. Play at the plate. He slides in and he's safe. J.L. Aviles will beat the throw there. He got home on the snap throw back to third. It was kind of lobbed there by Bray, and it allowed Aviles to put on the Jets and score a nice slide head first, and it's a 10-4 lead for the Smittys. So Dutenhofer will dig in here. Again, if you're just joining us, your Bryce Anglin Award winner, Mike Dutenhofer, in 2026. Was announced earlier before the ball game here on senior night at the ballpark. Congratulations to Dutenhofer. 10-4 score. Runners at first. 1 in for the Smittys. 6-run lead. And Dutenhofer throw back over to first. And Borg back in. I think Coach Steinwatt's going to be aggressive on the bases here. You got Borg, a good lead at first. And let's see if he goes here or waits a couple pitches. He's leaning a little bit. He's going. Pitches a strike, throw over to second, and Borg dives in safely. Nice slide, and he beat that one easily as wheels there by Borg. A good throw, just late. I mean, it's all about the jump, and he had a good one. 0-1. So Dutenhoff for an RBI opportunity. 0-1, that is hit. Chopper up the middle and into center field. Borg will round third. He will score standing up as the ball was bobbled out there in center. And an RBI there for Carson Borg. 11-4 your score. Aberdeen leads by 7. Dutenhoff at first. And Hoffman digs in. He hit a ball, just missed it to left center last time. And he hits that one to the right side. This could be trouble. Shallow right. It's dropping, and it's going to drop there. A fair ball. And Levi Hoffman with a bloop single to right. And Coach Lean gives him a high five there. He'll take it if you're Levi Hoffman in the Smitties. Just a high blooper in there to right. And in nowhere land. And here's Branson Peterson, who's been red hot. Couple singles here tonight. And we're going to see Benny Eisenbeis run for Hoffman. First pitch is way high to Peterson, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. Branson tonight. Couple hits. He's got 2 hits on the evening. As that one is lifted foul left side. That one's fouled. Peterson has mentioned 2 for 3, ground out, 2 singles, a run scored.
Base hit, Ken.
1-2. Just missed it, foul down the line. One, two.
I was talking to my sister today, and she said it's so hot here. She says I can really see driving. It's so foggy.
2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Climbs the ladder there on a high heat, and he got him. So Peterson down on strikes. Here's Joe Cogley.
Let's go, Joe. Jump on one.
Cogley here, a walk, a run scored, and 2 singles. And he takes a ball, 1 ball, no strikes. As we reach the 2-hour mark of this one here, game started at 7:34. 1-0 is fouled back. 1-1. Game certainly slowed down a little bit, but the Smitty's threatening here. As Cogley, he is the winning run at the plate. Smitty's get 3 more in this inning, and the ball game will be over. They got 1 out. Jackson Post on deck here, but Cogley's trying to just keep this inning going here for Aberdeen. 1-1. High leg kick and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. As Coach Lean there at first base says, hey, Jose. One-two pitch. Coach Lean said, hey, Joe, shorten up the swing a little bit as the one is high and inside. Ball's 2-2. Big gap in left center. Bree, I mean, he's playing down the third base line. Or left field line, 2-2. That's hit into center field. Rounding around third, Dutenhofer. It's going to be a play, possibly. It's cut off. Dutenhofer will get home and an RBI for Joe Cogley. His third single of the day, and the Smitties increase their lead to 12-4. A 3-for-3 day for Joe Cogley. He is automatic. And Tommy Gregg might make a move here to the bullpen. Noah Johnson here on the mound. It looks like they're just talking things over. Cogley, he is the winning run at first. With 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And Smitty's got that doubleheader tomorrow. Also, Redfield, they got a doubleheader in Sisseton tomorrow. Or no, home versus Sisseton, excuse me. So that's what's coming up.
Let's go, Post. Bring him around. Sean, suck it up.
So 12-4 Jackson Post.
Quit thinking about it.
Post here with runners at second and first, 1 out.
Get off, baby. Go now. Yep.
Runner headed for third, and stealing third there is Benny Eisenbeis. And now a single. It's 0-1 here to Post. Winning run there at second.
There they are, Post. Ducks on the pond.
Eisenbeis at third and Cogley at second as he skies that one foul. It's 0-2 here to Post. Infield in, 0-2. Popped up, right side, drifting out of play, and it will. Over the Redfield Clay Kiser dugout. And the count is 0-2.
Sit back. Pick a nice, juicy one out here, Post.